Okay, delete. Hopefully you can hear me. I need to... Oh, I can't check anything. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. All right. Sorry, I can't see you guys' messages right now. All right. We should already know this stuff, so I'm gonna... Hang on just a second. I'm gonna play this to make sure I can hear that the sound quality is good. Oh, you guys can't hear the actual stream itself? Oh no. Oh, you guys can't hear the actual stream itself? Oh shoot. Oh no. Shoot. Hello. Chat source. I'm not sure how to... I'm not sure how I can get the Sorry guys. They haven't covered anything. Like
Mm-hmm. 8. Um, mm-hmm. YouTube. I'm not sure if I can get it because I can hear it just fine. Maybe if I turn off this.
And change your cost, you can change the allotment. But now,
All right.
if you clear that, it actually allows you to permanently, it permanently aligns you, and then you're able to change your cost allotment at any time. However,
Let's see if you guys can hear it now.
Really like you have to get soulful. You have to get a lot of soulful gear, a lot of Xeno gear. It's a lot of high end stuff, so it does take a lot of time to. Question. Oh, is the cost bingo quest the best way to help with cost obtainment and conservation? As far as cost obtainment, yeah, I would say it's a really good way. It's very easy because all the missions that are
Okay. All right. Cool.
cost obtainer mission bingo
So
missions.
the problem then was
it's
my
very easy. You can clear the
Bluetooth
first
headphones.
one,
That's fine.
maybe the second one like pretty quickly. Third one takes a bit of time, but even so, it's very basic.
All right, and I can see the chat now too. Okay, perfect.
There's even
This
like a mission
works
in there, like
much better.
check with your pets. So it's like it's very good for beginners, or people who haven't completed. It's a very easy way to get cost in.
How's my audio versus him? If we're both basically talking at the same time, who do you hear more of?
Like we're good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one, which guild renowned supply boxes. We've been doing a lot of updates with guilds recently, and so now we have an entirely new like guild renown system. So in your guild, if you're in your guild, you have a new guild renown rank, which allows you to get.
It's interesting. I made videos on all these. I felt personally, I felt like it kind of came out at an awkward time because the this box even like we made it to the next stage, and then the day after we had we had already reset back to the previous box because the month changed over, and so that was kind of weird. Like we got boosted and then immediately dropped in rank on day 1 of the new month. So I think that there's still some improvement that they can do, but yeah, I like it.
You can either get an AP cost reduction, or you can get an increase in the amount of prestige you receive for the current event. So it's a very good incentive for you to help out your guild, and also get a little bonus on the side for yourself. My guild with Hay got the max chest already. So fun to work for every month, especially to get others. Right, if you get up that max, that rank 6 buy box, it's a game changer. It really makes it easy.
Yeah, I'm hoping that there's something for old players too as well.
Materials, super good. I totally agree.
I do think that they've been adding some nice some nice changes
Thanks,
recently.
brings up a good point. Thank you.
But this game has always been really guild battle heavy. Like it's always been something that
Get the rewards. Daily
you
missions are
know
still
they want you to do guild battles because that's how people get stuck in this game and they don't want to leave because the guild battles are so much fun. So we'll have to see. I don't know how much more they can really add for the guild battle side, but I'm excited to see if they have any released updates for like in the future.
If you are in a guild, make sure you're like
We'll have to
constantly, fearing those missions.
we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
And joining in a guild battle to open live box. I'm happy to see so many of you guys are happy with the updates. Yeah, I've been enjoying it too. It makes it really easy.
If you guys don't know, this is Ricky.
Want to go and do those missions. I gotta help
Or Richard.
Bonjour, Parman.
He's real nice.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and the next one. This is
Oh,
also a
dude.
guild-related one. So if you're in a
Dude,
guild,
this
especially
is
like
so
AP
big
gifts,
because I
you can actually
love
send
doing
AP
quests.
fellow guild members. So you can send 5
This is
AP
awesome.
member
It
plus
incentivizes
an additional
players
5
to
AP
get on
in a
daily
guild-related event. So this is
and
actually
have
connected
active
to
guilds.
those
So you don't want
boxes
like
that
a
we're
guild
looking
member.
for.
So you don't want a
So
bunch
you
of inactive
go
guild
and
members.
just
I actually
pick
like
one
this update.
guild battle, and you don't even need to be in the front. You can be in the back, just supporting your team, your guild. If you go and do that, you can send up to 10 AP to each one of your guild members. But on top of that, you also get
Oh, thank you, Richard.
by receiving the same amount of AP that you've sent out to your guild members.
I think that's
So if you have
a
an
I think that's a
active
different
guild
Richard. I don't
where
think
they're all
that's
working
the
together,
Richard
you
that's
guys are
currently
doing a guild
hosting
battle,
Ateam,
guild
but
battles, whatever guild activity, you can actually get up to 180
I've made videos on all this stuff, haven't I?
just by
I don't think there's
going
any
to a
been
guild
I don't think
battle once a day.
we've come across anything that I haven't previously talked
This
about.
has been clutch for collab. You're talking about the Deli, are you talking about the AP gifts?
Is
Elliot
Aina
brought up a good
okay?
point. Actually, I think the AP gift was first, though, at some
AINA?
point. So
Why
actually,
no
when the
stream?
AP gift was first released, it was the special campaign where we started with 10 and
I'm not
actually
sure I
went up to
understand.
15. But after the initial campaign, we're now down to 5 or 10. So the 5 or 10 is the standard level right now. Super helpful for grinding rankings and ladder.
Yeah, now that I think about it,
oh
they
my
really are
gosh,
pushing.
Yes, it has been so nice to get all that extra AP because not only are you getting the AP from the AP gifts, you could also
They're
be
really,
doing,
really pushing
you
guild
could also
battle
be doing the
stuff
Crest
because
quests and getting some AP
they
from that as well. So yeah, like it's been
the
really
chests came out,
pushed
and
towards
then
those
right after the chests, the AP gift, or at the same time maybe the AP gift stuff came out. Yeah, they've been really pushing hard on stuff like this.
Dimension Wars. I think everybody knows about Dimension Wars,
Boo!
but
Everyone
it's
hates
been around for
Dimension
a while.
Wars.
It's an event focused on taking out strange entities from another dimension. There's 2 different
I just wish that they were
versions,
more
the
different.
uninvited
That's my
visitors
biggest
versus
gripe with
5%
Dimension
versus
Wars,
to take on
is like
versus
I feel like Dimension Wars just feels
you
like
get elements
ass.
of gear skills that can be transmuted by using special items.
It's not
Now,
it's
so
not
this is
fun.
actually,
I just
actually
wish,
leads me
you know what I mean? Like
future updates.
I wish that Dimension Wars was more skill based and teamwork based. Right now it just feels like do as much damage as possible.
Is it new elements? Are we
Oh,
finally
thank
getting
you.
the new elements in Dimension Wars?
Thank you, Richard. Right now I really don't like the Dimension Wars. Yeah, I agree that they need to add the all elements, but that's not even my biggest gripe with it. Like one of the things that made the End of Stars and the Delusion quests so much fun was that each one was unique. Each one did their own thing. Each one had their own debuffs. Each one had their own, stuff going on. And I feel like Dimension Wars just sucks because it's all the same. Every single element's the same. They all do the exact same thing. They don't look any different. They don't act any different. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. And I feel like it's not fun that there's 10 people on the match, but only 5 people can be in too. Like that also sucks. No one wants to be in a guild battle for 15 minutes, but at the same time, like, come on. It's
event.
It's just,
That will start
yeah,
on
it's
Thursday of next week.
it's not that I,
night, and then on the guild version
yeah,
on the
I don't
10th.
know. I don't know. Uninvited star, uninvited
Crypto
visitor
Hey?
starts
Hey, right?
Thursday.
Yeah, Hey asks, is it 46?
You know, that Dimension Wars thing, it looks like a light, doesn't it?
What the cost will be.
Look at that hand. Does that mean that they're going to add light, dark, star, time?
It'll be exciting. It'll be exciting.
Oh, Dimension Wars light. Yeah, at the top. Reading's hard. Reading's fucking hard. So new weapons, defense gear available, new skills. I'm curious if it's gonna actually gonna be new skills or if it's gonna be just like a refresh of all the skills with time stuff. Yeah, they're definitely they're adding it. They're adding light, dark, star, time. So then it'll be rounded out.
Updates, so you guys have something to look forward to. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about the Easter event that's coming up.
Ooh. I mean, we've already seen these.
Is actually starting on the 31st. We have two monsters. We have two new monsters. We have the spawn and the event monster on the left side. No nonsense bunny Scold. And on the right side, we have begrudging bunny Alvera.
Yo, guild boys where 10 people can fight at the same time. It wasn't bad. Yeah, I agree. The old guild raid, the only thing that sucked fucking ass about the old guild raid was that it was 15 minutes. Like that's what made it awful. I like the old guild raid. If it was 10 minutes or even if it was just 5 minutes, it would have been much, much better. Hell, I would have been okay with a 3-minute guild battle. But the fact that they were 15 minutes, it was like, come on. But the old guild raids, I liked it. There was a lot of strategy. They weren't bad. And they were all different too. Like, because each one had its own focused elements and stuff. But you didn't, I don't know. I like the old guild raids. I liked them a lot.
And so she takes up her weapon and goes out to train. So that's the backstory of this event that will be starting on the 31st.
Hi, sorry I can't watch the stream, but I'll look at it once I'm not busy. Yeah, no worries.
Now, do you guys want to find out what Scold is going to look like?
I mean, we're seeing what Scold looks like. What do you mean?
A little update for you as far as what her abilities.
Can I remove registering?
So just a few tidbits.
Ooh.
Scold's actually going to have targets all enemies reducing.
Star Spirit's crest is already coming? What?
Absolute ambush plus, and Tyrion has already brought up the point. That's good. She's also going to have Star Spirit's crest. Yes, the crest that was introduced last with the event is getting its new element, the Star Spirits one.
Bro, this is actually not a bad monster. Reducing healing by 100%, diffusion absolute, so you can triple proc ambush, which is in my opinion, the second best field, but arguably the first best field. That kind of depends what class you're playing. And then Spirit's Crest, that is pretty good. The only thing that I dislike about her, like I like her outfit, I like how she looks, honestly, I like basically everything about her. My biggest gripe is that her name is Skuld. Skuld. Skull. That's such a bad name. Like I would expect a hardcore, like a beefy man with like a massive scar across his face to be called Skuld. You know what I mean? Like not a cute bunny girl with underboob. Just like what the hell? Oh man. That feels bad too, because like that is actually a pretty good monster. We'll have to see what the awakening, what she awakens into in the hidden potentials for sure.
There for the first. Now, there's also going to be, of course.
Haley says, "I don't like men like you." I wouldn't date you. I'm married, so thank you.
On the left side there, you can see there is a nice little piece of back here with a bunch of.
Dude, I like that. The one on the left. That looks nice.
Got some Alvera hair and face. So I know a lot of you guys I know a lot of you love those type of cosmetics, so that will also be available. Plus,
Yeah, that chair is fantastic. That is a really cute bunny chair. I haven't modified my my room in so long. I might have to add that because that is really cute. What am I in school for? Chemistry.
Oh, is there something going on with Sacred?
I'm a chemistry BS major.
The bunny is so cute. Yeah, I'm loving the bunny. That bunny is the bunny's really giving off the VIP vibes.
Now that I think about it, that's a chunky ass bunny. Dude,
But
if that's an average sized chair, that bunny's fucking massive.
Very similar, but there's also one additional piece of back gear that you guys can obtain, which is the golden version of the floral lights back here. And so what is this? So you guys seem to really enjoy the purge difficulty level. And so with this event, purge is going back. And if you guys are able to clear the purge difficulty, you might just be able to get this golden floral lights. Yay, a hard quest. Oh, okay, looks like you guys are excited for some difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since we've had difficult quests, but to be fair, it'd be really disappointing if they came out with a Spirit's Crest and they also didn't have a difficult quest to actually use the monster in. So we'll have to see how hard it is, but my guess is it probably won't be too difficult.
More hard quests, the better. 15 million. Okay, 15 million sounds like a good number. I'll let the team know.
Oh, wait, there's a bunch of messages. My thing is not updating. All right, let's see. What am I in school for? You wouldn't raise your voice to me. Again to me? I mean, I can do whatever I want. Yeah, the back gear is fantastic. Oh, you're physics? I was physics originally. But my school's physics department was so bad, it like you can't even get a physics degree anymore from my school. I changed to chemistry in the first year, and then the semester after I changed, they removed the physics department completely. So you can't even get it anymore.
I also promised you guys that we're going to be
An electrical major? Dude, I couldn't do electrical. That's crazy.
Like what's going to happen for the pre-anniversary campaigns?
Up the event defense gear, something better than the usual element mirror. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. You know, the event spawn, dude. The Persona event defense gear was super good. So I have high hopes that it won't be some garbage. But you know, maybe I shouldn't have high hopes. Gold spawns are so ass. Everyone knows gold spawns suck dick. I have spent all of my gold on one of these before, and I got nothing. And I have maxed out gold. Without my computer, I couldn't see the stream. You were downstairs. Are you done? Can I go downstairs? Okay. Yeah.
And a lot of you guys are saying this, and so yeah, I'll just get to it. Yes, Alliance raffles are coming up as well. They'll also be available starting Thursday.
No, okay. All right. I'll go back downstairs.
Plus, you know, if you purchase a gift, it also nets you a premium item ticket. So hopefully that gets you excited for the event. You gotta keep your 100k rare gold leanies.
Any SSR back gears coming out? I'm not sure. Any study advice, especially when you're unmotivated and tired? My study advice is wait until the night before and then crank out, you know, like study until 4 a.m. and then pass out and you're good. That's how I do it. And if that's not how you do it, can you really call yourself a STEM major? No, you shouldn't do it that way. That's the bad way to do it.
Every time you clear a quest, you get a thank you card and then some exchangeable items.
Like I said, I study the night before for all of my exams. I've basically done that my entire life, so I don't have any good advice for you, to be honest. I don't know how to study more than a day before or 2 days before. All right, I'll be right, guys. I'll be right back. Hang on.
Content. guys probably also want to know what the monsters look like. So now I can't give you guys a lot of content as far as what is going to happen in the actual 11th anniversary, but I can share with you 2 monsters that will be available. And here they are. So if you guys remember, about a month ago, we also we asked for a survey to ask what your guys' favorite flowers were. And so the event's theme this year is going flowers. So we have 2 monsters. Yes, we have
Ooh, wait, are these 11th anniversary monsters? What the heck?
Bandos finally lets go. Yeah, I like him. He is looking very nice, very good.
Will I replace that guy for Ateam stream? That'd be cool.
And on the right is Peony.
Wait, are they making it so that only the Alliance leader can send the tickets?
Fairies of event, one of the flower fairies, and so these 2 designs will be available 11th anniversary event. So you guys are excited for that.
We'll have to see what the animation looks like. I like the guy. The guy looks dapper. I actually like the girl too. Dude, the umbrella? Do you see how it's like see-through? That is nice.
Yeah, I'm glad that there have been a lot more monsters out. Yeah, there's been a lot more.
That's really high quality. Yeah, they do look amazing. We'll have to see what the animation looks like. If she just opens up her umbrella like 2 inches and some petals fall, that's gonna be super disappointing. As far as like animations go, but we'll have to see.
When I move ahead, I got 2 more announcements, and then we're going to be cutting this live stream for today. The official ambassador announcement. We made this announcement, but
let's go.
I want to make to you guys because while they're not going to be joining me on the live stream directly, maybe they're here in the chat today, and so I want to introduce to you guys our 3 new official ambassadors that we announced last week. Starting with Nugs Amaterasu. Hey,
let's go.
Amaterasu. Are here, maybe not, but I'm going to introduce them anyways. So this is one of our first ambassadors. Their hobbies are playing games, watching anime and movies, and making friends, with their favorite monster being Sundering Calamity Pandora. I got a comment from them saying, it's a great honor being a part of such a great community and connecting with all of you in a game we have played. We've all played as we count hours and years on. Since you got to know a little something about me, share your favorite part of the game that made you continue playing. So you can still share the chat afterwards. So if you guys have a favorite part of the game that actually made you continue playing, could you let me know in the chat?
I'm not gonna lie. That's a pretty ass take. Pandora sucks dick. It broke the meta, bro. What do you mean? How could you say Pandora is your favorite monster? Out of like the 12 years this game has been around, please, man. Pandora is such a big pain in the butt.
Oh, I'm so honored, Sanders.
Yes, dude, exactly. Most people get like PTSD when they see Pandora. So why did you choose Pandora?
All my friends and guildmates.
That's so sad.
I love to see all of the friend love that's going on here. Sanders is the president of the Ricky fan club. I'm accepting due next week, so I'll be messaging you about that later.
That is a nice outfit, though. I do like that outfit.
I'd like to introduce you is Sleepy Sheep.
Let's go!
There's Sleepy Sheep. Say hi. Hello, everybody. So yeah, let me introduce you to Sleepy Sheep. You guys
Such a nice name too. Yeah, I like Amaterasu.
Their hobbies are playing.
I don't know him personally, but he seems like a nice guy.
Building and painting Warhammer.
I agree, Earl. Pandora just
monster Gaia Earth.
Yeah.
Which man, that's a blast from the past, right? Earth Gaia. And then also just the comment, let me read that, which is thank you to everyone for supporting me.
So the reason why I chose Gaia is not because I'm into children. The actual reason is because Gaia was my first ever monster. I played for like 2 or 3 years, and at that point I was like, I have never gotten a monster, so I fucking rolled characters until I got a monster, and she was the first ever monster. I had like extra, like 15 or something odd gems, and I just dropped it all on Gaia after I had gotten like a bunch of good gear on this one thing. And she was my first ever monster. So, but dude, she was so good in PvP and PvE and guild battle. She was unmatched at the time, because you have to keep in mind healing was super hard to get. Like a cleric could not instant heal you, and an enemy could not instant kill you. So the fact that she could heal 50% of your HP and give you a buff at the time, dude, she was so good.
And programming websites, listening to music and playing video games.
Yeah, I like this pick as well. That's a good pick. I like this monster. When she first came out, I didn't think she was that great, but dude, the sleep plus the fact that you can't swap, and she's an orc monster, so she has access to 2 different modes. She's really nice.
Drop your link where they can find you. I'd be more than happy to, give you help your channel out. So if you just put in the chat, that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean, you have to keep in mind this single monster allowed many teams to do one of the most toxic setups in the entire game, which is like a lockdown setup where you lock down the enemies and then you just you swap in your backline and then you rebuild and you throw like a full uni. She was instrumental for like a solid 6 months to a year and a half. She was incredibly good.
But we had a lot of good people. It was kind of hard. It was very hard for us to pick. And so we were happy that we got to pick these 3, and we look forward to working with them and seeing how we can get that. Make the community. So thank you guys thank you all for your interest, and thank you for being our ambassadors.
That's the stream.
So, last but not least.
Oh, okay.
So I've gone through a bunch of updates. I hope you guys are excited for the Easter event. Hope you guys are excited for the anniversary campaigns. But I've got one last announcement. So last year we had an anniversary live stream, and I figured, it might be best to do it again. And so here it is. We're going to be doing the global 11th anniversary live stream on May the 10th at 9 p.m. So same time, just a different day. We'll be having. I might even be able to get a certain Mr.
Why did they get rid of Aina?
Join us.
Was Aina the VTube streamer girl? I think she's still doing things, isn't she? I'm not sure.
So we might even be able to get Kazi here, but we're going to be doing live stream where we're going to be talking about what's coming up for Unison League in the future, and so you guys save the date, save the time.
Okay, yeah. That she was the person
on our social media channels and in the Discord. But yeah, hope you guys are excited. We promise it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully, even more fun than you guys had today here at this live stream. So thank you guys for joining. Hope you guys are excited for the 11th anniversary live stream.
I don't know. His English is pretty good.
And we get not soy ice, and we get hard PvE quest. I announced the purge quest. I think that might be hard enough. You want something harder?
Yeah. The only thing that seems weird is he says purge like to purge something. I'm pretty sure it's just purg because it's short for purgatory, not
I promise,
purge.
We talked about the Easter event getting a purge difficulty with back here. Want to check that out? I promise you, we got something.
So even though technically he's pronouncing purge correctly, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pronounced purg because it's short for purgatorium or purgatory, like the place in hell,
I will remember that
purgatory.
next time,
So that's kind of the only thing that I noticed. But I mean, I don't know. I like Ricky. We all love Ravaging and Nebulous Eclipse.
Thank you all for joining. I know it was a short live stream, but I'm hoping you guys are excited for upcoming events with both with everything. And yeah, make sure you join a guild. Make sure you're using those AP gifts. Make sure you're using the guild renown system. Be excited for the Dimension Wars.
Okay, so we got
in about a week and a half, and also the Easter event that's coming up in a couple days. So thank you guys all for joining.
We did get a look at the 11th anniversary monster, at least one, two of them.
Thank you guys.
But that's pretty much it.
Okay, bye.
Oh man. So I guess after, yeah, it'll probably be 2 weeks. So the monster will probably be, or the next event will probably be until 5/10. Yeah, the new, so it sounds the new anniversary or the next event is going to be until 5/10, and then they're probably going to do another one of these streams. So when is 5/10? Let's see. That's Friday. It's possible that it'll actually change over on the 16th. We'll have to see. They usually do 2-week events, but during anniversary times, it can kind of get a little bit weird. So there's a possibility that that's not the case. Bunny Girl is going to be so good. I wish I could take a look at... I wonder, hang on. Is it possible to pause? I'm going to pause the stream, and I'll be right back. I'm going to see if I can pull up my stream and go through some of the things like one last time. Hang on a second. All right, so if I move this back, so what all did we? He basically just went over a bunch of nothing at the beginning, like a bunch of things that have been out for a while. Let's boost this. That was all kind of boring. Ooh, yeah, the Dimension War stuff. We'll have to see how impactful the Dimension Wars things are. The Light Dark Star is like, okay, finally they're releasing the Light Dark Star stuff again. That is actually pretty nice. I personally, I'm not a big fan of Dimension Wars. Like I said, I wish that Dimension Wars was more unique than it is. I don't know how else to put it. There's something wrong with Dimension Wars. I have an allowance. Have an alliance raffle. Yeah, we're gonna do an alliance raffle. Hello, anyone here who has a build for Ninja in PvP? In PvP, I can go over that later. But I needed to go over that stuff anyway. Usually you use stuff that penetrates. Most people run stuff like Lancer abilities, the Lancer ones. Those are probably the best. I can't for 11th anniversary, so I get Pandora 2. Just the Ravaging procs. Yeah, Ravaging procs on Ninja is the best. If you're running dual blades. These monsters look good. We saw Scud's abilities. Scud looks actually pretty darn good. We're kind of missing some stuff. Doesn't it look barren? Maybe that's not all she does. Hopefully that's not all she does. I would like to see maybe one or two more things, one or two more buffs. But yeah, she's definitely not bad. And then hopefully we can get another good monster with awakening, like good hidden potentials. Because if we don't have good hidden potentials on her, there's a chance that she's not going to be that useful. So we're going to have to see. And then what else did we get to? Oh, yeah, these were cute. I like the one on the left and the bunny. Those are really good. And then we're going to have to see how difficult this Purg quest is. Let's see, what was after that? The gold spawn? Dude, I never get anything for gold spawn. Gold spawn suck. Is ninja good for PvP? Ninja is good for PvP in the sense that ninjas, they have, they're one of the few classes that can remove devoted sacrifices protection. Ninjas are also really good because they have some of the fastest moves in the game. So right after you uni, you can AoE cleave the entire enemy team. And if you have enough attack, you can just one-shot an entire enemy team. So I think ninjas are really good for PvP. Yes, I agree that gold spawns basically just turn gold into recycle metals. I agree, but if I the problem that I have with gold spawns is that you have to make a bunch of space in your inventory and then you have to spawn and then you have to sell and then you have to spawn, sell, spawn, sell, spawn, sell. If I wanted to turn them all into recycle metals, I'd just give me the option to do that manually. And we're gonna have to see. It does say under the alliance raffle that alliance leaders can send gifts. I don't know if that means that that's a loan, but it looks like purchasing gifts also nets you a premium item ticket. So my guess is that they're probably just adding the fact that alliance leaders can now send something special. And then they'll probably just make it so that make it usual. So it's like $1 per day. That's the way it usually is. Yeah, gold is basically useless in this game. Which class do you main for PvP? Do you still play ninja? What class do I main for PvP? So like in Coliseum, if I actually wanted to win, probably Lancer. Clamorous Howl is just too good. And unis are king, so any class that controls unis really well is just so good. Collecting thank you cards. These are interesting. I wonder if this is yeah, it's just a thank you card every time you clear a quest. These are not great for people who don't play a lot. So that's I don't know how I feel about these, but the fact that you can only get 43 costs Ninos and probably a bunch of other garbage is like, that's pretty standard. Um like I said, I like these two. The one on the left looks good. The one on the right also looks pretty good. We'll have to see how good they actually are when they come out. So big-ish changes. And then obviously this one, I didn't really get to listen to what this guy. So Nugs Amaterasu. Playing games, watching anime and movies, making friends. Those are the hobbies. Pandora. I don't know why you'd pick Pandora. That's just traumatizing for like most people. I wish they brought back those spawn boxes that gave you the cosmetic versions of gears. I don't want to spawn for the gems to get the armor pieces that look cool. I agree. They usually bring those out once a year or maybe once every 2 years. They're pretty rare, but when they do come out there, it's really cool. It's really cool to get a bunch of gear that you don't have access to. So yeah, and then the comments. It's a great honor to be a part of such a great community and connecting with all of you guys, all of you in a game we all play and spend countless hours and years on. Since you got to know a little something about me, share your favorite part of the game that made you continue playing. That's a great question. The thing that's had me continue playing is that the guild battles in this game are super complicated. It's like rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, and there is nothing like it. The fact that I can play with people all around the world and it's like a live game with other players is super unique in this day and age. There's not a lot of games like that, so that's why I've been around for so long. I mean, Pandora into any monster. You could literally throw Pandora, and then as long as you have the Nebulous Eclipse field, you can throw anything. You could literally throw like a 21 cost monster, and it would one shot Mega Whales. That's the problem with Pandora. Um, then me, my hobbies are playing video games, watching movies, which by the way is basically exactly what Amaterasu said. Writing stories, building and painting Warhammer. I already talked about Gaia. Thank you to everyone for supporting me. I will continue to make guides and content. Thank you as well to Ateam for this opportunity. Please also give some love to the other ambassadors and all the people behind the scenes. That was my comment. And kindly, outdoor activities design slash program website, listening to music and playing video games. That's different. At least they don't watch movies or anime. We're not all the same. And then we already talked about the favorite monster. That one's a good pick. I agree. I have built a small community with the game with love and passion to be kind in everyone, with everyone, and hope to grow, connect, and find future Unison League players soon. That's awesome. I wonder. I don't actually know either of their groups. Let me see if I can pull up the announcement. So it looks like Benji is Nugs, and they don't have any followers on. They have 3 followers on Instagram and 75 followers on Twitch, but it looks like they play like mostly stuff like Stardew Valley. That's interesting. Let's see what Kindly is like. Kindly is on TikTok. Oh man. Kindly has a huge following. What the heck? Kindly has 6,686 followers. Lots of followers, but it doesn't look like he posts any Unison League stuff. It's all for like a really hard game. You know, like one of those tap games where you have to hop over obstacles at specific times. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, shout out to the other 2 Unison League ambassadors. And again, Ricky is, I like Ricky. I don't know the old person that used to host it, because I didn't really watch these a whole lot. But yeah, yes, Geometry Dash. I think it's Geometry Dash, right? Geometry Dash. Yeah, it's like Geometry Dash. Because dude, I'm so bad at Geometry Dash. I'm so bad at Geometry Dash. Like, it's embarrassing. Any platformer, I'm just super bad at. It's really bad. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for popping in. For all the people who added me last stream, I forgot to add you guys at the end, but I did add you guys today. I made space and I added all of you. Everyone who added me, I should have added. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else going on tonight. And I have things that I need to do. So thank you guys so much for showing up. Like I said, you can see all of the official Unison League ambassadors on the Ateam Discord, and you'll be able to go one by one, and you'll be able to support each of them individually. Please give them our love, and then also there are some Japanese Unison League people. Hopefully, I'm in touch with some of them. Hopefully, we can get some events so we can get more people. We can get Japanese Unison League people and global people all together. and have some fun. So there's some things in the works. Yes, and then and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again so much for coming out, and I will catch you guys later.